and Robert is with me. Let's start something here. Do 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 do. As always, silly poll. There we go. So we got a little poll started. These are some leftovers from last night. Put it in the old microwave. Got it going and stuff. The birds are chirping. Robert is chilling. You can see Robert right there. Now he's already had his dinner. I fed him first, so don't give me any grief about that. Little Indian food from last night. Pretty tasty. I made so much of it last night. Very easy to make. Istanbul, one of my regular viewers, sent me a recipe, a rice pilaf recipe that I need to try. So maybe tomorrow night, I don't have any leftovers, I can attempt to make that. It's just too nice to be inside. You hear all those birds in the background? Dog barking down the street. It's all good stuff. Right, Robert? Hey, bro. How's it going? I'm having a one-person picnic outside. Out in the upper 70s. Probably in the 70s again tomorrow. I think spring is here. I don't think that groundhog knew what he was talking about. Supposed to have 6 more weeks of winter. And we'll probably have another cold snap, but this is not winter stuff, so yeah. He's paying to have the dead grass cut. Oh, hey guys. We got Figo and Crazy here. I'm just enjoying a little meal outside, some leftovers. Where are you guys from? Tell me in the chat. I like getting people from all over the world on here. Entertain me. Well, not entertain me, I would say. Enlighten me on where you are. You don't have to give me the street address. Like, I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. That's generic enough. My brother is up in the Memphis, Tennessee area. And it's just a nice day outside. This is some tikka masala that I made last night. Some leftovers. Leftovers. I've been battling squirrels on my squirrel feeder. I have added some things to it in an effort to keep the squirrels away. I got the baffle on there. And I also have a slinky on the bottom part. So you can look that up on YouTube. There's going to be people out there with slinkies on there. So I don't know who you are, so stop calling me. Anywho, and that seems to work pretty good. But I have this other little pole beside it, and they're still going up that. So I got some more modification and engineering to do to make it as much squirrel-proof as possible without having to eliminate the squirrels. So I've had some other ideas. Some people advised me that would not be nice to do to the squirrels. I'm not going to explain what it was, but Yeah. I work for the government and I live with my dog. Pretty simple stuff. I do a morning show every day, 7 a.m. Sometimes I play video games. He's getting a new charger for his car tomorrow. Did he buy another electric car? And we're talking about, my brother and I are talking about our dad, who the battery died in his car, so he traded it in. Even though we tried to explain to him that you could simply change the battery, he wanted to go ahead and swap the whole vehicle. He's 80. What are you going to do? So, oh, he didn't get another electric vehicle? Okay. He just decided that he wasn't going to deal with that car anymore when the battery died. I can't do that. Can you imagine training your vehicle in every time the battery died? Well, it just died. I don't know. Hello, Frutilla. How are we today? I only speak English and I don't speak that very well. So if you come in here with some other crazy stuff, I can wave at you. That's about it. Yeah, well, that was a couple of years ago, and you're not getting it back. You don't have any proof. Yeah. Wesley, what's going on, Wesley? Great minds think alike, my friend. Great minds think alike. Some video really says something about English and MP3s. I don't know, man. I'm glad you're watching, though. That helps my my channel. And Robert's just laying there on the deck, just being Robert. Right? So you were thinking about eating. And Terry's on here. What's going on, Terry? Shabbat shalom, son. Let's see what people are saying about eating outside. A lot of people like to eat outside. And somebody said they didn't have a choice. Oh, man. Istanbul, she sent me the recipe for the rice. So, probably tomorrow night or the next night, I'll try to do the recipe that she sent me. Yeah. I have not been at this house during the summertime, so I don't know what the mosquito situation is. If the mosquito situation is pretty bad, I probably won't be eating outside much. Now, at the previous house, had a lot of animals and a lot of plants, and try not to do a bunch of chemicals on the ground and stuff like that. But here, we're going to chemical it up. Yeah. Oh, you got a trouble tracking number, Terry? All right. Remind me tomorrow morning. I'll look into it while I'm at work and see where your package is. This dog has got it made. Look at him. See him? It's not even the dog days of summer, and this guy is just like totally chill. Oh, you having Modelo? Oh, I like Modelo. Mm-hmm. Hey, Lorena. Thank you for joining me. Sandia is watermelon. So you had Modelo Sandia. Wow. I've never had that before. Sounds tasty. I'm not been too crazy about the fruity alcohol drinks though. It's different than like getting a soda or a Gatorade or something like that. I don't know. But Terry, you'd be proud of me. I bought a slinky and put it on the bird feeder pole, so maybe it'll keep the squirrels away. This isn't very hot, but the spice is making me sweat. I don't know. I have this allergic reaction. It also makes me unable to speak. But I don't mind spicy food. It just makes me sweat. I'm like beads of sweat are coming down on me. It's a cool breeze out here, and I'm like wiping sweat off my forehead as if I've been chopping lumber or something like that. I don't know. And it really isn't that spicy. I've had spicier food, and it's embarrassing at a restaurant, sitting there trying to eat some really good food, Indian food or Mexican food or whatever, and it's got some spice. And here I'm just pouring sweat. Going through a stack of napkins, you know. I'm sure Ramesh can make fun of me for not being able to handle spicy food since he's in India. And if you grew up with spicy food, it'd probably be different, you know? But my mom didn't cook a bunch of spicy food. Old Smoky Moonshine has a Mexican lime beer that's amazing. Huh. Interesting. It means chilla. Yeah, this is tikka masala, curry, chicken type stuff. There's a, like I said before, there's a really good Indian restaurant here in town. A little pricey. Um, it's a very nice drink. Maybe I'll try it sometime. I just don't drink a lot of alcohol. I used to. Too much. But I'm not, that's not my coping mechanism anymore. And there we go. Let's get this moved out of the way. And I can kick back and relax a little bit. Talk to you guys. Very nice drink. This shirt's got too small for me. A few drinks a month. How in the hell is this seat still wet? It rained like 2 days ago. That's why I need a covered porch. When you started shopping for the cheap beer, you gave it up altogether. Just trying fruity hot beers. Oh, the joys of turning 21 and going out there and buying your own, burning all your money away, tasting all kinds of different alcohols when you could just stick to the tried and true. This is what you'll end up on anyway. There's Ingles is a grocery store down here in the southeast, and they have a section where you can make your own 6-pack out of all these different beers. It's really neat. So you can, if you're wanting to like taste test a bunch of stuff, they'll have a lot of single beers, and you just make your own little 6-pack, take it up to the counter, and try out different stuff. So you don't get stuck with a 6-pack of beer that tastes nasty. You just end up with one that tastes nasty. Damn, Terry. Your lips are on fire from the Modelo. I used to drink Gentleman Jack on the rocks. First, I was drinking Jack Daniels, Jack and Coke. But then I went to Gentleman Jack. And I like it. You got 3 levels of Jack Daniels. You got regular Jack Daniels, Gentleman Jack, and Single Barrel. Single Barrel was supposed to be like up there, the higher end. I didn't like it. I thought it tasted funky. I like the Gentleman Jack better. Yep. When they had that hurricane that went through North Carolina, it literally flooded everything out in that area in Asheville, and it flooded the headquarters of Ingles. So much so that it shut down all the Ingles because somebody didn't plan accordingly. All the Ingles stores in the southeast had to report their data had to connect to the headquarters in Asheville to process credit cards and membership things and prices and inventory, and they couldn't do that, and they shut the Ingles down for like a week and a half before they finally got it back up to where they could start running all their stores again. That was some bad oversight. Drink a half a gallon on show nights. Good gosh. I remember growing up in Tennessee and friends would be like, I drink all this whiskey on weekends. And I don't know how they got it. I'm sure they were 16 and going out in the woods and getting drunk. I don't know. Maker's Mark is pretty good. Maker's Mark is pretty good. Yep. Then I started, before I stopped drinking altogether, I started drinking scotch. And just a little bit of that to sip on. I wasn't trying to get drunk or anything. I really like the taste of it. Learned a little bit about scotch. And this particular scotch had a low tannin. I think it was tannin. Tannin level. Mary! Hey, Mary. Hi, Mary. I have some advice for you, Mary, and your setup in your car. I'm going to make a little video. It's just for you. Some suggestions that you can do in your car, and I'll demonstrate it in my car. And you need 1 to get to 1,100 subs. Come on, somebody sub her. She's got her text blown up so she can read it better. Yeah, I heard about that too. Supersized text. But I have an idea, a suggestion, because you keep saying your phones get hot in the sun. But since you ride alone, I've got a solution for you. So we can like one-on-one video chat if you want, Mary. I can text you a link where we can like video chat back and forth, and I can demonstrate what I'm showing you, or I can just make a video, put it on YouTube, and then share it with you. Whichever. Eric and like all you guys that run around and gig work all night long. Ray and all you guys that do, all day, all night, running around in your car all day. No, not packing in ice. All you need. Yeah, I had a microphone for when I was cooking because I knew I was going to be moving around. And I still have it, but I don't use it that often. Anywho, it's more better. You take a regular tripod, basically, and you put 2 legs of the tripod in the floorboard of the passenger seat, and 1 leg going into the seat, the passenger seat. And you can configure your tripod that way. This one has a little handle right here, so you can swing it back and forth real easy and point it different directions. And what that will do is that'll elevate your phone to a nice level, okay? So it's not on the dash getting full sunlight all the time and burning your battery up. And then if you don't want it on you, instead of clicking the little switcheroo button while you're driving or something, you just grab the handle and spin it the other direction and let it see the traffic, and it won't show. And now you'll be able to see through the whole dash. I mean, the whole windshield, instead of seeing like the bottom portion of your screen being dash and then blurry because of the windshield and stuff. It'll be back a little bit like a passenger would be sitting, and your viewers can see the road and your little stuff you put on your dash. I know you put little decorations on your dash, part of your stream thing, so it'd still be able to work. Yeah, packing your phone on ice every day. Bushcraft, what's going on, my friend? Mary needs another sub on her channel. She's a full-time gig worker and YouTuber all day long. Um, I'll demonstrate it for you, Mary. Get you a better idea. Hello, Promises. Thanks for joining me. Where are you from? Are you in the United States? Are you in Europe? I imagine I'm getting a lot more United States people right now. Is that a mockingbird on there? My bird feeder. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, that's a mockingbird. Well, they'll be able to read it. Um, well, I see what you're saying, so you can read the text. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be a little problematic too. But you can do like I do. Um, Silver from Sonic. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Not being able to see the text that people are putting in the chat. Oh, thanks, Bushcraft. Big old dollar bill. Thanks, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Everybody give Bushcraft a W in the chat. Thank you, sir. Yeah, there is a way to get the get an app to have it read the chat out loud for you. Johnny Bravo is trying to get me to do that. I've never done it because I'm stubborn and whatever. So there's that. Or you can use a second phone like I do. So I'll be streaming on this phone, but I'll have my own stream playing on this phone as well. So I can like have the phone back away from me, get more of like the background and things like that, and then I can just watch my own stream with another device and see the chat and keep up with it that way. Yeah, I looked at your channel with the bushcrafting stuff, the camping and things like that that you do. Um, yeah, survivalist type stuff. So that's pretty cool, man. People are really into that. People are really into it, especially all these shows like Alone and Survivor and things like that. The show Alone from what is that? That's A&E, I think it is. Hey, Weds. Um, where they're out by themselves and they have to see who can stay the longest, and they're having a all the guys backpacking a few select items and they have to survive. Oh yeah, you're going to get on the show Alone? Okay, so you're familiar with it. Yeah, they've changed it up over the years. I mean, at first it was nobody really had anything. Now it people that get on it have watched all like 15 seasons, and so they're getting ideas from other people on how to survive longer in the wild and things like that. And they talk about previous contestants in the show, so that's kind of aggravating in a way. I wish they just focus on what they're doing, you know. I'm doing all right, Weds. Just finished eating dinner. Robert the dog is on there. He hears a neighbor dog barking. Plop. Just plopped his head on the deck there, naked and afraid. Yeah, I saw that show too. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. And these poor saps getting out there naked and afraid, and they're totally getting just consumed by bug bites. Their whole bodies are just covered in bug bites. I don't know how they don't just pass out. I mean, they have no protection against the elements, and they've never been in the elements. So their body isn't used to having 5,000 mosquito bites all over it, and it's just miserable looking, just totally miserably looking. The naked and afraid thing. I couldn't, I couldn't do it. Now, I'm not against nudity, but I'm not gonna be out there in the woods trying to survive with a pocket knife and that's it, and getting just devoured by mosquitoes and other bugs and stuff like that. No, thank you. I'm good. I think I remember you, Eds. I don't know. It must have been a while. Yeah, Bushcraft's got some cool stuff going on, and I like his little intro video that he made for himself. His little promo video that he made. That was pretty cool. And that could take some time. I can imagine how you did it. You had to set the camera, walk away, and pretend like you're walking towards it. Turn it off, cut the video, all that crazy stuff. Takes hours and hours. There was a series or a movie on Netflix where, as you're watching the movie, a prompt would come up, and you take your little Roku remote or whatever, and you would select answer A or answer B. So as the movie's progressing, and they had to make a decision, you as the viewer can make a decision for you and say, I'd rather them do this, and then the movie would take that course of path and that flow chart to the end. It was pretty wild. That was like 6 years ago or something like that, but it was on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken, and it was pretty popular. Um, I thought about doing something like that, but that'd be a huge undertaking. You're not going to catch that bird, Robert. he just he took off after a mockingbird. Oh man, it's been a while. We're friends. Well, cool, man. Everybody on here's friends. And that Roku thing. Bear Grylls actually has one of those shows on Netflix where you click and yeah, you decide how the movie progresses. Of course, they had a team of people to put that together. It wasn't just like, if you bushcraft were out there trying to make something like that, that would take hours of footage, and then you'd have to like draw it out on paper to say, if they pick this is what I got to do. If they pick that, that's what I got to do. You know, yeah, that would take forever. What's the matter, Robert? You said you couldn't catch the bird. Hmm? You said you couldn't catch the bird? Oh my goodness. I like to catch the birds and the squirrels, but they always run away from me. I don't know why. But I'm a happy dog. I'm a happy dog. Hey, everybody. Get him talking. I'll do that when I get home, and he'll start moaning and saying stuff back to me. You're not gonna say anything? What is it, buddy? What is it? Huh, Robert? Yeah, you gonna say it? Say. Eventually, I get him to say it, saying "I love you" in dog talk. He likes to touch noses with me. uh, Celebrities doing special forces stuff. What show is that? Yeah, I had another dog at the. I've moved since then. That dog's name was Sweetie. She's still doing good. Rachel's taking care of her. Um, but she's an older dog, and she just settled in. And I did, and Rachel and I talked about it, and it was best not to try to relocate her again. So just let her stay there. And then I did a charity drive for the shelter here. Saw Robert. One thing led to another. Boom, he's here now. So. Yep, I'm gonna let you watch Robert. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be right back. He's gonna chew on his toy, and then as soon as he sees me walk away, he's gonna get up and follow me. Look at him. What are you doing? I'm chewing my banana. I got my banana toy. He's just like a big kid. I don't know, like, loud truck, right? Those people starting that truck up right now, they never drive it anywhere. They just turn it on, they crank it, do what they're doing right now for about 10 minutes, and then shut it off. It's an old Chevy pickup truck, and it just sits there. Eventually, they're going to have to go put gas in it, but they don't. So I don't know. Buddy, I'm coming out with you. Take all that straw with you. Get back out there, boy. Go get your banana. Go get your banana. Where's your squirrel? Where's your squirrel? Where's your squirrel? Where's your squirrel? You know where's your squirrel? Huh? 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 Is that all you're gonna do? You didn't bring it back. Go get it. Go get it. He gets so excited. Look at him. Where is it? You gotta bring it back. You gotta bring it back. Go get it. Where is it? Come on. You gotta come get it. Oh, here you go. Come on. Get it. Ready? Ready? Go get it. He might bring it back. Come on. Nope. He's gonna run with it. Oh my gosh. You got way more energy than I got. Yeah, happy dog. Happy dog. Oh my gosh, stop. You're getting all in my chair. You're not supposed to get up in my chair, buddy. Come on. Let's get down. Here we go. You see him running around? Yeah, you like that, didn't you? A little burst of energy, run around a little bit. Is that fun? That was fun, wasn't it? You like doing that. I can't keep up with him. Don't, no, that is not, no. That is my pot holder. That is not for you to chew on. No, sir. Give it back. He wants to take this thing and go off and chew it up. No, I just bought these. I know they were only like $2, but still. It's cheaper than a dog toy, and that's what he wants to play with. You know? No, I'm not letting you have it. You got like 5 or 6 toys out there. I'm talking to him like he can understand me. You can't have a napkin. You'll end up swallowing that. You have your toys. He's just got his head in my lap like, come on, man, let me play with the pot holder. No, you can't play with the pot holder. I'd have to go buy another one. He's wanting this. He wants this. No. You got your toys out there. Get out there and go get your toys. There you go. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. It's funny watching him. He flings it up in the air. He's like a little kid running around out there. And now he wants this thing. And I didn't even spill any food on it or anything. Go figure. It's like when you buy your kids toys and all they want to play with is the cardboard box that came in. Did that one time with the kids. Brought home some giant boxes from work. And, from the business next door. But anyway, there was huge boxes. Basically turned the bedroom into this giant box fort. Little tunnels and all kinds of stuff. They're like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm making you a fort, man. This is going to be awesome. Because they would try to make a little fort with their with a blanket or a sheet. I was like, we're going to do it right. I got a roll of duct tape and a giant box. We're going to have some fun. It lasted for about a week. And then it started falling apart. Had little Christmas lights in there and stuff like that. Light it up. He's out there with his toys. See, he's got his toys perfectly fine. I can't let him think that he can just snatch things out of my hands all the time either, you know? But I've got a camera, like I'll check on him while I'm at work and stuff like that, and play back some video, and he'll be running around chasing a squirrel. Or, yeah. I don't have any ants and bugs right now. Some dog across the street's barking. He's all about it. You can't get to him, bud. Robert, you can't get to him. I know you want to play with another dog, but you gotta wait. I haven't made any friends with dogs yet that you can play with. I don't know if there's a dog park out here or not. And he's still taking his heartworm medicine. He's not supposed to be running around for long periods of time. So we just do little spurts. You got it. The look on his face. It's just, to me, it's just priceless. Right, Robert? You learning your name finally? A little bit better than before? This is only week 2. I'm starting on week 3 with him. But anyway. It's so nice to come home, and he's like so excited to see me, you know. Runs up to me, wants me to pet him, rolls around, makes his little noises. Something to look forward to coming home. Getting greeted like that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. And all the neighbor dogs are going. Oh man. I think I need to go get tomato plants. Is it time to plant tomatoes? Listen to me, I'm like an old fart. I don't know. What's the weather going to be like next 10 days? Tomato plants might be on sale over at the Lowe's or the Home Depot. We'll just see what we got here. Oh, yeah, that's going to be great. I can plant me some tomatoes. Mm-hmm. I want my damn grass to grow. I've never been able to grow tomatoes. Um, he must have passed out on the fruity beer. His lips were on fire. He may be running his face under a sink right now. Who knows? Look at the Farmer's Almanac. I can't buy a Farmer's. I don't want to. I don't want to look that old. Well, let me consult the Farmer's Almanac. Worked for a century. Got my rain gauge and everything. uh, People swear by the Farmer's Almanac. They also swear by the groundhog too, the Groundhog's Day. But I'm not buying it. That was good. There we go. Excuse me. I need to get my hummingbird feeder up too. One year I had like 14 or 15 hummingbirds on one feeder. And those guys are relentless. If you haven't had a hummingbird feeder before, it's quite the show. Got a plant when the sign's in the groin? What are you talking about, Terry? I have no idea what message you're trying to convey right now in the chat. But I am going to get my hummingbird feeder back up. I got the necessary supplies, if you will. And I make my own simple syrup. I don't buy that red dye stuff at the store. That stuff's garbage. You buy just a bag of sugar and a pitcher, measure it out, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper, and it's better for them. Yeah. The old growing, growing season. What the hell are you guys talking about? You feel it in your groin. You're like, oh, yep. Why are they gonna put something in the ground? I've never heard these things before. This is you guys must be pulling my leg. He is. Oh gosh. Anyway, you're not stealing the show, Robert. He's rolling around that damn toy. How's Dustin doing today? Up in Tennessee. I missed a phone call from a scammer, but I was eating. We could have had fun on speakerphone with the scammer. Plant those seeds, boy. Oh, you had a phone call, Wesley? Was it your car warranty? Or somebody trying to sell you something? I'm telling you, I gave you the answer last night, what to say about telemarketers. I got this thing. Would you like to hear about it? I was like, well, I don't know. You want to hear about Jesus Christ? At the time. Today's your birthday, Dustin? Well, happy birthday, Dustin. 43. Gosh, I'm turning 49 this summer. Damn. $43 old. Cool, man. Congratulations. It was Ramesh calling. Oh my goodness, my friend. Happy birthday. You gonna do anything for your free birthday? You gonna go out to eat? Anything like that? Or are you just like, nah, it's my birthday, whatever. Just another day. Do you ever talk to I think I've asked you this before. Do you ever talk to Bearden anymore? You're not comfortable with phone chat yet? It's fine, whatever. I'll make a video for you, Mary. I'll just demonstrate it, send you a video. They got some Chinese food. Okay. Well, I had Indian food, leftover Indian food tonight. Chicken and rice, basically. You know. I'm just watching Robert play with his toy. I mean, he's come out of his... You don't like talking on the phone. That's a lie, Terry. That's a lie, man. What is he doing? Look at this dog. He's got his little toy and he's just rolling around. Just having a blast. He lives in the Philippines. Bearden lives in the Philippines. Please tell me that's you're making that up. I don't that surprises me. Why would he go to I don't know. What persuaded him to go to the Philippines? I'm talking to Dustin. It's the old army buddy. I know. I don't know. What? Married a Filipino woman, had a kid and everything. Bearded. Of all people. Wow. Well, kudos to him, man. It's a lot cheaper to live in Philippines. Wow. That's wild that he moved there and she didn't move here, you know? Went to Philippines and ended up marrying somebody. That's wild. Well, more power to him. You got to relay a message for me. Tell him I said hi. I hadn't spoken to him in 15, 20 years. I don't know how long it's been since I talked to him last. I don't think I talked to him much after our deployment in 04, 05. Stop, Terry. We're equal opportunity subscribers on this channel, so you know. They came to the U.S. for a few months, and wow. Yeah, tell him I said hi, man. If you still got, I guess you still have contact with him. I lost contact with him forever ago. I know that Warner, Kevin Warner, he ended up doing the civilian side and was traveling all these countries doing all this crazy stuff on contracts and things like that. I don't know. I think I still have his number. I could probably text him and say hi, but I think the last time I talked to him was probably 5 or 6 years ago on like Instagram or something like that. Half price. You guys, I don't know. Are you helping or hurting my chat? I don't know. What is it? You can't go across the street and play with the other dogs. I know you want to, but you can't. You can't. You're too big. They'd probably be scared of you. Right? Wait a minute. Right? Huh? You're too big. You'd scare them. You would. You would scare them. All kinds of stuff going on outside today, huh? Go play with your toy. You gonna say it? He's gonna think that's his name. Oh man. Yeah, Warner was. He ended up getting divorced. And was in Africa or something like that, doing some. No, I'm not teaching him to bark. But yeah, he ended up in like Africa. Was posting these pictures on. He was in like Africa doing some contract stuff. He was doing some government contract stuff, military stuff. He wouldn't go into detail of what he was doing. Of course, he couldn't. But he would take pictures of different places, like out on the beach or in these different towns and stuff like that with the locals and whatnot. It's kind of wild. But he was pretty smart. He knew how to make it work for him. Yeah. I think, but I still think I have his number. I wonder if I texted him if he'd answer. I've had this number forever. Well, let's see here. Look him up and say, hey, you know, let's go back. Start a message. CIA chemist. He worked for the CDC there for a while, didn't he? I might be totally wrong. I don't know. No. I got an old picture of old Bearden, though, from his old phone number. Look how old that picture is of Bearden with a little fat face. That's obviously an old phone number that he doesn't have anymore. Because I've tried texting him in the past, and he never would answer. So, yeah. I don't have Warner's number. I was friends with him on Instagram, but I ended up deleting it. So, I don't know. It was before COVID. As a matter of fact, no. Was it? I don't know. I can't remember if it was during COVID or not that I was talking to him. But I lost contact with a lot of people that was deployed with and things like that. Sure, they're doing fine. Most of them, anyway. Work with Dr. Fauci. I don't know what I think he worked for like CDC or something like that. But yeah, he's out there somewhere in the world getting paid. The Barnes, I don't know. I was trying to find. I'm glad you mentioned that. And remember in 2004, where we were at Bob Cobra, and we were getting those care packages, and because my name's Malcolm, people thought I was a black guy, and they were sending me stuff in these care packages, like head wraps and all this other stuff. And I decided to take a group photo of us in Iraq, and there was like 7 of us. You were in it, Bearden was in it, Warner, Barnes, all of us, and we're all white guys. So we all signed it, said thanks for the care packages, and that was our way to let them know that you're not really sending us stuff we can use. I mean, other people use it, but anyway, I cannot find that group photo anywhere. I have looked through all my stuff, my old computer. Um, there wasn't cloud storage at the time. I wanted to get that picture printed and framed, um, but I can't find that picture anywhere. That group photo we took. You wouldn't happen to have that group photo, would you, Dustin? Doubt it. Gosh, I even found an old thumb drive from back then, and hoped it was on there, but it wasn't. Um, I don't know. I remember they gave us. Yeah, you don't have any of that stuff. Dang it! I can see the photo in my mind. We were on that picnic table, uh, and I don't think you were flipping the camera off or something, and I had to Photoshop it out. I had to go into like Microsoft Paint, like take your middle finger out or something like that. You were so disgruntled. You were so pissed. You had a lot of reason to be pissed at the time. But if I remember correctly, I think you were flipping the camera off, and I had to like Photoshop your finger out of the photo before we printed it and mailed it to these kind folks that were sending us care packages. Oh, am I right? I think yeah. You've been on picnic tables too, Barry? Small world. Yeah, our little campsite, if you will, in Iraq. Fun times. Yeah, there was no cloud storage. I wish I could find that stuff. I lost a lot of stuff when I got divorced. I left a lot of stuff behind. And then when I relocated again 3 months ago, 2 months ago, I gave up a bunch of stuff again. Um, I don't know. Camping with Malcolm and Robert. As I sit out here in this yard, listen, it's like camping right here, but I've got a toilet. you know, I've got a fire pit. I don't know. The only reason to think about camping is maybe to go hiking. Thanks for the double XL condom. No, they were sending me like the hairbrushes black guys would use for their hair and the head wraps and different lotions and stuff like that. And I mean, we gave it to other soldiers on post. It didn't go in the garbage or anything like that. But I was thinking, trying to figure out a way to let them know that we appreciate their generosity, and then they stopped sending us stuff for a while, and then they started sending stuff again. It was kind of, and it wasn't much, just a little package, maybe some snacks and things like that, nothing big. That was back when everybody was super patriotic. We got a soldier, and people would send stuff all the time. Um, it is great content. We may do a camping trip. I don't know. I don't want to steal Bushcraft's viewers. Mine would be a lot of mishaps and old building tours and Civil War spots. I grew up next to a Civil War, oh, I guess you could call it a park, historical site, Shiloh. And I remember being in Boy Scouts and stuff, going out there on hiking trips and seeing the battlefields and the old cannons out there. They still got out there from the Civil War and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I already lost enough viewers putting my redneck Jew videos up. Oh well. People like, I don't know this guy anymore. You'll never see the oceans. Well, you got the Gulf of America, Wesley. Shenanigans. He's just having a great time. I purposely bought him this toy that doesn't have the stuffing in it because one, he made a huge mess, and I didn't want him eating that poly plastic foam stuff in there, that fake garbage. So they sell toys for dogs to chew on that don't have the stuffing, and he absolutely loves that thing. Running on the beach with Robert, I'd have to have like a, I'd have to have like a man thong or something like that for it to actually be, to get the viewers. And have that song in the background, so happy together. Stop digging up my stuff, boy. I worked hard on that straw. My grass is never going to grow. You keep rooting it up. Crazy. You want a can? No, you don't care for cans? Okay. You're not taking that. On the road with Terry's truck. Thongs itch, though. Well, they'd be only for a few minutes for the video shoot. Because I can't go completely nude on YouTube, but I can do a Borat. You've seen the movie Borat, the mankini that he was wearing. Get one of those. The only good thing about that, at least he was skinny when he was wearing that thing. I got a gut now. Hey, what is it? You're not gonna go play some more? Huh? You're gonna go play some more? I like to go play all the time. But you won't give me that pot holder, so I'm just gonna sit here and bug you all day long. Yeah, I'll take him for walks, but he really's not supposed to be. I took him a walk around the neighborhood last week, and he seemed to like it all right. But we got all this room back here, so he gets to walk around and things like that. It's not like he's in a crate all the time. He's pretty much spent all day out here in his backyard playing and running around and things like that. Right? Here's something. I can't sneak into the house either. It doesn't matter how quiet I try to be. He's a young dog, and his hearing is impeccable. The slightest little noise that I think I'm not making, he hears it. Because he likes to follow me everywhere I go. He wants to be my shadow. So, like the other night, I was watching TV, and he's sleeping on his little bed in the living room. And I just needed to go to the restroom and come back. So, I tried to get up as quiet as I could. And then I barely touched something in the kitchen or the hallway. I flipped on the light switch, and it made too much noise. He got up and was like, oh, where'd he go? He followed me all the way to the bathroom. I was like, dude, just relax. I'm going to be right back. I promise. Bloop. You didn't wear yourself out? Time for a nap again? Huh? Yep, I think it's nap time for him again. He has abandonment. He was so timid when I first got him. And he would follow me around a little bit then, but he would keep his head really close to the ground. Like he was very, very submissive. Like he was afraid I was going to do something to him or whatever. And, but now, yeah, he's happy. He follows me around, runs circles around me. He follows me to the bathroom, to the kitchen, to wherever I'm going. And the only time he stops following me is when I actually get in bed and I turn off the light. He'll make his way into the living room. He'll go to sleep. But other than that, he wants to be within arm's reach of me all the time, which is fine. I just feel bad for him, you know. It's just like, I'm gonna be right back. I promise. I'm just going over here real quick, or I'm just gonna grab something out of the fridge. Um, Followed you around everywhere. Yeah. You're not gonna bark at those dogs, which is fine. You don't have to bark at him. He was barking at him this morning, and it wasn't like he was clawing, pawing at the fence trying to get through. He was just sitting there, all proper, and that dog would bark, and then he would bark. And that dog would bark, and he just sat there like he was having a conversation with a dog 2 doors down. He's still got that big ass bone. That one I thought he ate every bit of. He's learned to bury. He buries stuff. He buried in the raised garden. He was buried in the next to the fence. And he'll look if I give him something. He looks behind him. Looks behind himself like, is he watching me? Are you watching me? And then he'll go somewhere and bury it. Oscar was the dog's name. That's cool, man. But you're just having a little conversation with the dog 2 doors down. And they're having a conversation because they were taking turns, and they only barked like 2 or 3 times each. Malcolm in the morning, Malcolm eating, Malcolm at supper time. All day, all the time. Oh, it's just really nice out. Thought I'd get on here and hang out with you guys a little bit. I may get on and play a video game later. I don't know that I'll stream that or not. What's going on, Loki? Loki's feeling better. At least that's what he told me in the Discord. Checked on him a couple of times. Said he was feeling better. Are you back home? I may be wrong. I may be. Well, I'll let Loki explain if he's feeling good or not. I think yesterday he said he was doing good in the Discord. Home with your hounds. Okay, that's good. How many dogs do you have now, Loki? You got 2 or 3? Oh, I play a first-person shooter game, multiplayer online game called Hell Let Loose. I scream and cuss at the screen a lot. I can't, may have to do a video like that of me screaming at the screen, different cuss words, things like that. I did Minesweeper one night with Dustin, and I tried doing Pictionary, but nobody logged on. But that was months ago. I wonder if I did that now, if I get more participants playing Pictionary, where I would draw something and you guys in the chat would try to guess it, and so you could guess it first in the chat. Excuse me. That could be fun to do. But I was looking at the Pictionary. To buy the Pictionary board game is like $30 now or something. It's just a bunch of paper. And like get the original from Bearden's Facebook. That's one of them. That's one of them. Thanks, man. That's awesome. It's not very full. It's not. I wonder if there's like a full version, if you can get like a more high resolution picture on it. I'm downloading it nonetheless. Yeah, there's the guys. Gosh, there's me in the back. Oh, there's Whaley. Whaley. There's Dustin. And, oh gosh, and there's Barnes. There's old Jones. Old man Jones. I wonder if he's still alive. Warner Bearden. Who was the old fart with all the power tools that was kissing ass with the brass all the time? I don't know. Garmaphone and Discord. Oh, he's got the picnic. Carrie was his name. He's got the picnic table one, but it's all blurry. Damn it. When I deleted my Facebook, I know I deleted all that stuff too. But I was just going through some stuff and I didn't want, I wasn't even thinking about that. Well, thanks for sharing that one. You could send me the blurry one too if you don't mind. I can get a little 5x7 print of it or something like that, hang that on the wall. Here's the old crew from 2004 and 2005. We were a small little group. Facebook can be monetized now. I'm still working on YouTube. I didn't care for. I just got so sick of Facebook being so political. It's like what Twitter is now, And anybody ever did it. I know 6 years ago. The only thing you'd ever see on Facebook were people regurgitating these memes all the time, all day long, and all these political views and garbage and just talking crap about each other. It was just too much drama and BS. That's a really cool. I'm glad you sent that to me, Dustin. That's really cool, man. I gotta see about getting that printed. Put it in a small frame. And see how big I can blow it up. I mean, the resolution isn't too bad. Yeah, I wonder if old Jones is still. Your business just got monetized? All right, that's awesome, dude. Oh, sent me another picture. There it is. That's the one. Oh gosh, it is blurry as hell, isn't it? Damn. Maybe it was Beard that was flipping us off, or flipping off everybody at the camera. Gosh, you can't see anything on that. It's so blurry. I'm over here on the end. That's me on the end there. Now you got to keep in mind, digital cameras weren't that great back then, and this was like some little knockoff Chinese digital camera, you know, and propped it up and let it do a little timer thing and take a picture. It was like a, gosh, I'm just guessing, probably like a 2 megapixel camera, maybe a 4 megapixel camera at best. It was just a little crappy camera we took videos of, did little pictures and stuff with. But yep, that's the one I wanted to get framed. I like the one on the brick wall of the barrier as well. That one's a lot better resolution. I forgot about that one. That has all of us in it. That'd be a better one to frame. And I think I could get it. Yeah, I'll work on that later. See about getting that printed. I don't know how to do Photoshop. I never learned how to use it. I'm sure there's people out there. You see, got a Kodak credit card cam still? Wow. Jeez. What was I gonna say? No, I forgot now. They take these videos from like old footage from the 20s, and they digitize it and remaster it and colorize it and all this other stuff. So if anybody knows how to do that, let me know. I'll send you a really blurry picture and see if you can fix it for me. I don't know. I have a Pixel, yeah. I have the Pixel 9. But you see that stuff online all the time. Go to edit photo and then unblur. You're gonna have me working on this stuff now. Let's download that first, then. Need to put it into. I don't know. You want to say hi. Every time I'm holding a phone, you want to say hi. All right, let's get in here and see if we can fix this bad boy. We're in here and go to edit, unblur. Oh gosh, that did not help at all. It made it even worse. Oh gosh, it pixelated the hell out of it. You're not getting the justice of it right now that I see. Oh no, we gotta take that back. Undo, cancel, discard. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Enhance. Enhance looks pretty good. Yeah, I need somebody who's like can get in there and the fine details. Probably cost me like $100 or some garbage like that. Some company. We can fix that for you. Really? And there's the unblur, but man, it pixelates the hell out of it. It tries, but it can't do it. You can't do it. I don't know. I'll have to play with it later and see. Cancel, discard. Yeah. Might be able to find some free apps, but that's exactly the photo I was looking for. That's so cool. It brings back memories. Thank you, Dustin. You're the best. I had some cool pictures. Gosh, remember the when we weren't allowed to fly the American flag because that would signify that we're claiming this territory as ours or some BS like that. But it was like 4th of July, and I wanted to fly a flag, so we had a big Connex box there. We strapped a antenna pole on the side, got the flag on, and I stood up on the Connex with the flag beside me waving. Yeah. Let's see here. I want to share. Mary's going to try to work on it for me. Send it to Mary. We'll get it out there. Somebody will be able to fix it. Yep. That's the photo. Both of those photos, like I said, are really good. Posted on Discord. Look at all these people stepping in want to help. Thanks, guys. Boop. There's both of them. Throw them both on there. But the one on the right with us all standing up, that one came out really well. It was probably Warner. Warner always had the good camera and the good computer, laptop, or whatever else, and yeah, he was the really smart guy that had all the good stuff. That's a 20-year-old picture. You thought we'd have taken it back in the 40s or something like that. But you see those combat videos and photos from even like Civil War photos. You know how blurry those things are. Some people can fix those things up, make them look really good. Yeah, but I don't know. Need to find Warner. He could fix it. If anybody can fix it, Warner can. Where the hell is he anyway? Warner, I know you can hear me out there. You're out there on the internet somewhere. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to log off here. Go inside. Clean up a little bit. And just chill. Probably watch a movie or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll play a video game. Robert has got his big bone, and he's giving it hell right now. He's chewing the hell out of that damn thing. Is it good, Robert? Did you see the look on his face when I called his name? His little eyes went over to me. He's like, huh? That was awesome. All right, I'll stream the game if I play. Robert, is it good bone? Yep. His eyes looked over like, huh? Oh, that was great. He's a riot. He makes me laugh. He's just so funny and wild. All right, guys, have a good night. Say good night to Robert. Night, Robert. And if I play the game, I'll stream it tonight. And if I don't do that, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Guys, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in and watching and hanging out with me. Bye, Robert. Robert. He's not going to listen to me now. He already fell for that once. All right. Later, guys.